We need to talk about this right now. 5 days ago, I made a video talking about Bitcoin forming this ascending triangle pattern. And we were saying that we have a major area of resistance at $36,000 right here. And we could be looking for a breakout and then a fake out and a dump back down inside the pattern if we were forming bearish divergences on market Cipher B, also known as the upside down sandbagman free bearish man boob pattern. Whereas the price is getting higher into the box of resistance, market Cipher B is getting lower. And actually, if we take a look at the chart right now, we can see that as the price came up right to the target, market Cipher B was printing the left man boob here, money flow continuing to get lower. We get the right man boob here. In fact, I don't know, do we have a picture of the actual, yeah, here it is. Okay, so look, sandbagman freeze man boobs actually pasted on the chart right here. We can see clearly lines up. And once we hit this target, we have gotten to move back down inside of the triangle. And the question right now is, are we going to see Bitcoin get that big pullback that we've been waiting for? Well, there's a few very interesting things on the chart right now that we must pay attention to. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notifications because we are bringing you the juiciest and the most timely Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. Shout out to the Casper crew taking the short trade from the exact top. Setup was given days in advance in the Discord. That trade has hit a take profit one. And as you can see, it's been a very juicy move so far. So first of all, what we really need to understand about this Bitcoin price action is that when we came up to the target, it's not just any old level. If we go to the weekly time frame, we can see that this is the macro Fibonacci 382 from the top of the bull market to the bottom that we put in November 2022. What this means is there's a very real chance here that we see a major pullback, and there's a potential here that this is the top of the bear market rally. However, there's also the potential that we see our next bullish target between $47,000 and $50,000. And so what happens right here in this continuation of the triangle is going to determine what we see Bitcoin do for the next few months leading into the beginning of 2024. So we got a rejection with the sandbagman free pattern from our box. We've gotten a move down, but notice something very important here. We have not yet come back down to the bottom of the sideways range. We have bounced from the middle point of the sideways range. Not only that, we have not even made a lower low. We made our high, our low. We've made a lower high, but we cannot make a lower low. So for right now, this is actually a bullish chart. The market wants to trade Bitcoin at higher prices and is reluctant to go and make a lower low. In addition, we could take the trend line pretty much throughout the entirety of this thing and see that we are still holding this trend line. And so until we actually make a lower low, this is actually not as bearish based on the market structure as potentially we were thinking it could be from this 382. Now, there's two very important areas of support right now on the chart. The first area is obviously going to be the high volume node of this range, which has acted as support 2 times already since we put in that high. But more importantly, we have the green box down around $34,000. This green box is going to be crucial. Why? Because when you are trading a sideways range and the market has determined the fair value for the asset, whenever you come below that fair value, this is where we should be looking for longs because it's considered oversold and there needs to be a correction to the upside. Once we come above that fair value zone, it's considered overbought and there needs to be a correction to the downside. Also, you can see by looking at this chart here, if we just take away this volume profile, that people have been getting bullish here, people have been longing here, and they've been putting their stop losses underneath these lows, and even underneath these lows. Now, if you're a bigger player, if you're a whale, if you're a market maker, and you're looking to long Bitcoin, you're looking to buy Bitcoin, you need a lot of people to sell, right? You can't buy something unless there's somebody to sell it to you, right? You could have all the money in the world, but if nobody's selling what you want, you can't buy it. Well, if you are long on Bitcoin and your stop loss gets hit, in the order book, that is a sell order, right? So if I was a whale looking to long Bitcoin, looking to buy Bitcoin, a whole bunch of people are selling down in this box. And we also know it's key support because this is the area where Bitcoin is considered undervalued since October 23rd. So if you're looking to buy Bitcoin at a discount and you have a lot of money, this is the place to do it. So if Bitcoin does get a move back down to the low of the range and we start to see bullish divergences forming here, well, that could cue us that, you know what, this is not as bearish as we would think. And potentially we are going to get another move to the upside. Now, if we do get another move to the upside, where is our target going to be? Well, assuming that we break out of this triangle here and we don't come back down for a retest of major support, the next target is going to be the high volume node of the range around $47,000. Why? Well, because when we take a look at this massive fair value zone that we were basically trading from the last bull market all throughout the bear market, we can see that the Bitcoin price came down below the fair value zone, considered undervalued, right? We saw accumulation down here, and now we're back inside the fair value zone. Not only are we back inside, but we did get somewhat of a break and a retest, and now we're making higher highs. And so if we don't get a pullback from here, and we actually hold local support, then we could very easily see a massive squeeze up to $47,000. You can see right here, there's literally no resistance until we hit that massive confluence of the entire market cycle golden pocket plus the high volume node of the range, which means if we are not going to get a pullback here and we are going to see Bitcoin make another high, this green box is the area to look for a long trade, right? Coming in between $33,900 and $34,500. That's going to be very, very key support. Now, let's talk about more of a bearish scenario, because if we come down to this zone and we don't see bullish divergences or any kind of entry trigger, then we need to expect much lower prices. And by the way, guys, if you want to trade Bitcoin and altcoins, I highly recommend you check out my go-to exchange, MEXC. All right, 0% limit order fees, 0.01% taker order fees. You can literally scalp the 5-second time frame and be profitable using market orders because of the great deal on fees. Link in the pinned comment and description if you're interested. Also, if you want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, where we give juicy trade setups like the short that we gave from the exact high, and every single day we do multiple live streams walking you through the live price action, giving you the levels, giving you our trade setups. You can go to jasonscaspertrading.com, click the link to join the VIP Discord, and if you want to get educated and actually learn how to do this, guys, from step A to step Z, check out the courses. Our newest course, White Phoenix's Smart Money Approach to Trading. This is literally the most comprehensive course I've ever seen. This guy is a pro trader. This is literally all he does full-time. Absolutely amazing value here. If you are in the Casper Crew, he will take $200 off the price at jasonscaspertrading.com. Now, guys, here's the thing. If we are going to lose this level without any bullish divergences, and if we start to take out these lows, this is now officially entering into bearish market structure on the higher term timeframes, like the daily time frame. Why is this officially entering into bearish market structure? Well, the reason is because we were in an uptrend, making a low, a high, a higher low, a higher 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 high. And now we've officially made our first lower low. And when you make your first lower low on a daily time frame, then you can expect a retracement, a lower high, and then a move to the downside. Now, if we get this move to the downside, that means the short trade that we took from $36,000 is going to be in even more juicy profits. But then what can we look for? Well, I think it's very important to understand that this big move we've had to the upside absolutely is a bullish breakout. And if it's a bullish breakout, in my opinion, it will be confirmed as a breakout if we come back down for a retest of what used to be massive resistance, right? We can see this green box here labeled must hold has been massive resistance pretty much going all the way back here to May of 2022. And if we drag this back further, it's been massive support since December of 2020. And so if we're going to now be breaking out of the bull market support and the bear market resistance, this will be confirmed as an official breakout if we come back down into the box and get a bounce from there. So as we're coming down into this box, I will absolutely be looking out for the bullish Sam Bankman-Fried man breast pattern, the opposite of what we were looking for at 36K, where SBS boobies were getting lower as the price is getting higher. Now we're going to be looking for the boobies getting higher as the price is getting lower, right? He's turned his life around. 103 years in prison, you know, he's been thinking about his actions. You know, he's going to turn his life from upside down to right side up. And look at that smirk. You know he's a changed man, ready to pump the Bitcoin price with the good old memories. And so if we come down to this area, in my opinion, if this if this bear market rally, because I do believe this is a bear market rally, is going to continue, this is now going to give us that last opportunity to grab the pump up to around $47,000 to $50,000 before we get a correction leading into the halving. All right, y'all, that is it for today's video. I hope you found it valuable. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and may God bless everybody in the name of Yeshua, Jesus, the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, well, I still pray you and your family are super blessed. And I will see everybody in the next video. Peace!